Good morning, you lovely, lovely people. As you can see, I'm back. If you saw my previous video, you know what I'm talking about. But I just thought today, I'd do a little video about, because even I talk about it, about living the dream, but do we really live the dream? When we come here, do we really do it? Do we really live the dream? I think, like a lot of us come here expecting too much. I mean, I've been here now for 8.5 years. May, June, July, August, September, yeah, about 8.5 years. And I've never expected too much in my life, not just in the Philippines. I've never been one to, to expect too much in life, because I can't see the point in it. I think, the more that you want out of life, then the more likely a failure you might encounter. So I'd come here with just a notion of bettering what I had where I was in the West. Now, that meant leaving behind a lot of niceties, niceties where everything is, it's there for you. It's very convenient. But, when you come here, there is nothing really that's convenient. Only freedom is convenient here. And time is convenient here. Now, a lot of you might not be able to cope with that. It might not be enough having the freedom or having time. Some of us can have too much time on our hands, can't we? Where we get bored. Well, I'm not one of those people. I can find something to do at any time if I wanted to do that. So I'm never bored here. But, when it comes to freedom, I think that's very important. Having freedom and choice is very important. And I think a lot of us take that for granted. But in England now, then, about these digital IDs, it's getting a bit like China, isn't it? Where you've got an ID card, like a digital ID, and they know exactly what you're buying, exactly where you are, exactly everything. Now, here in the Philippines, being a foreigner, we have digital IDs, really, because we've got these iCards. But the only thing is, they haven't got the technology to know where we are or to know what we're doing. When we draw money out of the cash machine, they don't know we're doing that. But I think with these digital IDs, they will be able to know everything in the UK. They will know where you are, probably with GPS. That's sort of in the chip. When you're drawing money, what you're buying on the internet, everything like that. So that's not freedom, is it? Your freedom has been taken away. And this is what I mean. Having a simple life. I don't mean a simple life where you're not existing. I don't mean that. I mean a simple life where we are existing, and it's our choice to lead that simple life. Living a dream. Living a dream. Now, it doesn't matter where you are in the world, it's never going to be perfect. I can't think of anyone who's got a perfect life. There is always ups and downs, and there is always challenges and obstacles in the way. But normally, I think the more simple that you think, the more happy we become. Now, yesterday, when I was out on my boat, and I had a fright, I did have a fright, guys, I'll tell you the truth. And all kinds were going through my head. This is true. What I'm telling you here is true. All kinds was going through my head. I was thinking, if this boat turns over, if it does, and it was getting that way. Now, I got a small life jacket. I could have put that on if I wanted to. But I knew that I could get back. I knew I could get to that island. I knew I could. And this is what I mean. Choices, decisions. If we doubt ourselves, then we're always going to live in fear of something, aren't we? We've got to be confident to live a dream. We've got to be confident to lead that different life. Because if we're not confident, we'll never do anything. Never, ever do anything. Never. My little boy, he knows I'm not in the house. I can hear him screaming. Dada! He'll be here in a minute, 100%. So we've got to be confident in what we do. My simple life, my dream, is living what I'm doing. And a lot of you, I couldn't live that life. Oh, it's too basic for me. Well, it's only basic in the fact of technology. We've got everything here. We've got a house. We've got all the electrical appliances in the house. So it's not as though we live in a dream where we haven't got anything or live in a simple life. It just means lessening your burdens. Lessening your burdens and lessening your burdens. The sooner you do it, the happier you will be. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Searching for material things all the time. You know, getting yourself into debt. Debt where you're borrowing money to buy this. Debt where you're buying money to buy that. Borrowing money to buy that, sorry. You know, that new car. How many of us buy a new car? Cash. Nobody. It's all on finance, isn't it? So that's a burden. You buy it cash, it's not such a burden. You know, you might leave yourself short of money, but you bought that car and you haven't got to worry about the HP and the payments that you've got to meet all the time. So, you know, this is the thing. The people who come here expecting too much, this is the people who normally go back home after a certain amount of time because they can't hack it. So I think, you know, before you come to the Philippines, you've got to do a little bit of looking into things because it hasn't got the best of everything. The only thing that is good here, which suits me fine, is the fact if it's got that freedom. You've got that liberation. Where in the UK, you haven't got that no more, in my opinion. You haven't got that no more. It's gone. It's gone. I told you, didn't I? Look, here he is. Oh, what's that noise for? Oh, dog's barking. We'll walk down here. We'll walk down here because the dog.
Was that the white dog?
Yes, it's the white dog, isn't it?
But the white dog is in the mud.
Yeah.
The white dog is in the mud.
I tell you, like I told you to find me. Sounds like I'm not in the house. He's like a radar. He's like, he smells me. But this is my life. I'm living my dream. And do you know, many of us who are scared to make changes, then everything's going to stay the same, isn't it? If you don't make a change, if you don't take a chance. Okay, son. If you don't make the change and you don't take a chance, then everything will just stay as it is. Now, many of you like that, I know. Many of you don't like change. I don't like change in the way of technology. I don't like getting new cell phones because I don't like to learn how to use them. But I like change and adventure. Adventure is very important. It doesn't matter how old you are. Some people think, oh, you know, you're at this certain age, you're in your 50s or your 60s or whatever you are. You think, no, I'm too old now to make a change. I'm too old now for excitement. Why? Who said? Who said that? Society? Okay, so you go around there with the mud. Here he is, look. Oh, that way. And Jackie. So, it's society that tells us what we should and shouldn't be doing. It should be ourselves. We don't need people to tell us what to do. I'll watch the muddy. Now, if I didn't have the guts... He's down there, son, the big cow. Now, if I didn't have the nerve to make a change and to leave England when I did, then I wouldn't have this life now. I wouldn't have my son. That's, yes. I wouldn't have this life.
Here?
And
Here?
again,
That's on the cell
yeah, that's the Carabao tracks. Again, age. People think, oh, when you get to a certain age, you can't do anything. Yes, my son. Yes, that's Jackie's footprint. That's not the cow. And, you know, you're your own best of judge. You know what you can do and what you can't do at your age. The time you think, right, I'm 60 now, I should be sat in front of the TV with my slippers on, smoking a pipe, watching Coronation Street. That's the time when you're finished, guys. You're finished. Because that's what you're going to do all your life. You're like until you pop your clogs. This is important. Living your dream. Or try and live your dream. Find your freedom again. Because life doesn't end when you get to a certain age. It ends when we get sick. It ends when we aren't able to do it. It ends when we can't physically do it. Oh, I'll fix that so when I go home. It ends when we can't do it. You know, when we just... You know, life is a precious thing, people. It really is. And a lot of us waste it. We just waste it. If you aren't happy with your life, then do something about it. I know many of us aren't able to, but if you are able to, and you don't have to move to another country, I'm not saying that. I'm saying, rather than sit inside, you know, think, oh, what am I going to do? Go for a walk. Go to the park. It's free. Do something. Don't sit and waste your life. And laziness as well. There's so many lazy people. So many lazy people who just sit by and expect everything to come to them. You know, they think that, you know, the world owes them a favour. It doesn't. No one owes anybody a favour in life. What you do with your life, you can't blame nobody else for it. That's why, do something with it. Live the dream. Try and live a dream. Try and find that freedom where you can do more things without being suppressed or oppressed. My little boy, look. This what makes me happy, people. This. Walking through the woods with my little boy. And Jackie. I'm happy. Hello, people. Look, he's pretending he's Robin Hood. What? Wow! The simple things make me happy, people. They really do. And that, just seeing him playing around. Brilliant. He's running now, running. I think now we're going to... So, you know, no... Oh, Jackie now. So no one can live your life for you, people. You know, this is our life, isn't it? We only get one. Just do whatever you want to do. That makes you happy. I'm going to go because my little boy, Jackie's shouting. My little boy's shouting. Oh, there's a cow over there, is there?
No, it's a cowbell.
Oh, it's a carabao. You know the difference between the cows, the carabaos and everything is so bright. So people, thank you for stopping by all the time. I do appreciate it, and take good care. You know, whatever you're doing, try and do it well and just enjoy what you've got. Thank you, people. Bye bye.